Howdy guys, Cub here, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Today we're going to be continuing to work on the 5K club, and we need a lot of concrete. So I've gathered up a whole bunch of sand and gravel, and you see I've been already getting some concrete here. We got a bunch of concrete powder in our dropper, in the hopper, and in the chest above. So we're just going to grab a bunch of concrete here, and then head out to the 5K club. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 5K club. We got a bunch of black concrete now. So I got a whole bunch on my hotbar, and then I have a bunch of black concrete right in this box right here, as you can tell. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to use this as columns on the side. So you can see I have marked out with some stone brick slabs and stone bricks where exactly we're going to have our columns here. And so there's going to be like two main columns here at the entrance, and then sort of secondary columns all around the outside here. Now, I'm currently debating if we want to have these crisscross on the ceiling here, or if we want to maybe just have them come from one direction, like this direction over here, and then we'd have this whole like half slab bit right here. This would all be concrete, so this would all be like black concrete like this. If I can get there, like that maybe. So I'm currently debating that, and I'm also thinking we might want to do like a two-tiered approach. So like maybe we have, like on this side, for instance, maybe like a little bit of an overhang, looking down into the 5K club area, the Elytra history area. So yeah, a lot of different things I'm considering here, but I'm going to go ahead and start to work on the ceiling first, and then we'll get to the other things in this build. Alright guys, so here's the first test of the ceiling that I've gone with, and so we have the netherrack and magma blocks right down the center. We got a couple of lines of glowstone that are hidden underneath of the iron trapdoors. And then we got the stone brick slabs, as well as some concrete black like streaks through it right here. So this comes up from this pillar and then across. So there's a couple things I like about it, a couple things I don't like about it. Number one, I think there's too much stone brick up here. We need to sort of mix it up a little bit. With the stone brick, yeah, there's just so much gray and stone brick up there. I need to definitely get some more color and things up there. So what I'm going to try to do, I think I'm first of all going to fill out all the walls with the red stained clay, because that gives the whole room a little bit better feel. Instead of, you know, having gray on the side, we'll have red up the side of this, so that'll help out a little bit to see what the roof will look like. And then I want to try making another streak here down the center, another black streak like this. Because I think those look really nice cutting through the center of these 4 wide stone brick slabs. So we'll give that a shot, and we'll see how that looks. Alright guys, so there's the updated ceiling. We got 2 black stripes now going down the center of the, not the center stripe, but the ones right next to the center stripe. So yeah, definitely looking a lot better, and it's kind of cool how like the iron trapdoors, they almost feel like they're like fluorescent lights shining down. So yeah, that's really cool. So yeah, now we have to worry about the walls. See, I got the red stained clay up on the walls. All the walls are now covered with it. And I was experimenting with some wall designs. And yeah, I'm not really liking the single pillars, the single black pillars here. The reason is I was going to go with something like this, with like the shelf design in all the walls. Like all along this wall and all along that wall. But seeing how the black is sort of split up here, I'm thinking maybe we mix it up a little bit. Maybe we mix it up and maybe do something like this. So maybe we just, you know, get rid of this stuff in here. Let's just fill this back in like that. Get rid of that. We'll move this column over. And we make this, let's see, this is 2. Yeah, these are 2 blocks wide here. So if we did 2, then we have 4, 2 more, 4, and then 2 here. So we did something like this going up. We could then, at the top, make another black streak across the ceiling right here. So this line of stone bricks and this one that doesn't have anything in it, that could be black concrete over here on the edge to sort of like cap off the ceiling. And we'd have the same thing on the other side, and then I'm thinking maybe we put like the names of the 5K members across the top here on both sides. So like we put like False, Cub, Scar in some like maybe like block letters, similar to what we did with the 5K bit over here. Or maybe we do it right here. Right here could also work potentially. Yeah, we'll figure something out. And then I'm also thinking maybe we want to have like something besides just these modules here, like the shelf modules. Maybe we want to have something that, you know, goes up the side of this, like firework rocket trails, perhaps, or something. So maybe we do something like this. Maybe we do like, we have something like this, and then we'll have this come back like that. And so these would be like firework rocket trails going up the side of the wall here. So maybe something like this would work, potentially. Yeah, maybe something like that. 'Cause that would be like the trail that we leave whenever we launch. Those white particles you see right there. That's what that sort of represents. So maybe we do something like that too on the walls. So I'll keep working on these and I'll be back. Alright guys, so we've been busy here. We got the roof done now. I'm pretty happy with this, how this all looks with the extra little black stripe we have going down both sides now. And I also added the names of the founding 5K Club members on the side here. So you see we have False, Cub, which is me, Scar over here, and then we have Fly, because I needed one more thing to sort of fill out the four corners, so to speak. So I'm liking the way this wall looks, and there will be something here eventually. Something to change the direction of a flying machine. And it's going to be like a demo that we have in here for like a flight demo. And so, yeah, I think the side walls are now pretty much done for the most part. Now we have to work on the back wall. I'm thinking I'm wanting something like basically going up here. Maybe like a giant version of these shelves with the terracotta behind it right here. So we'll see how that turns out. Also want something right here maybe. So we'll have to figure that out as well. And then we're going to work on the floor too. Now for the floor, I'm pretty certain I want the glass to stay, the glass with the lava underneath of it. So I think we'll just have that come down here. So all this stuff you see, this sort of like surrounding bit that I was using to sort of measure the scale of our build, that will all be glass with lava underneath, just like this. And then we want to have the terracotta, of course, like this on the side. So terracotta here, terracotta all along here. And then for the main part, I might put like stone slabs down. Like most of this will be like stone slabs. And also, you know, a mix of like red stained clay, terracotta, and some other blocks. But yeah, I think we're going to do the floor next and the back wall. So let's go ahead and get started on those. So we now have half the floor complete, and I have to say it's starting to look pretty good if I do say so myself. So let me show you what we got here. So right down the center stripe, of course, we have the lava under the black glass. And we're going to go with a 5 wide main corridor here. So eventually all this will be carpeted wool like this. I just sort of ran out of wool, so I couldn't put carpet on top of the actual wool here. But eventually this will all be, you know, carpeted like this. And I may keep this clear like that. I may cover it up. Maybe we put a different color down there too, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see. But it's going to be a 5 wide main corridor. And then we're going to have these 3 sort of branches off right here. And these are going to lead to the individual modules down here that are going to detail the history of Minecraft Flight. And yeah, we also have these nether brick fences surrounding some magma blocks here. And these magma blocks actually emit light because there's glowstone underneath of them. So that's sort of a nice trick we can do to hide the lighting there. And we also have glowstone under here, which helps hide the lighting right there. We got the red nether brick here, which I think has really great color, especially with this border of black concrete. It really brings out the color, the deep red in the red nether brick, which I really like. Then, of course, we got more lava under black glass, and then finally the terracotta on the surrounding, the farthest out surrounding ring. So, yeah, it's really looking nice now, I think. Very nice. I like the popping of the red nether brick right here. Definitely stands out, and should draw attention to what we put in this area, and in this area, and in this area. So, yeah, I'm thinking it's a good design. Now all we got to do is just copy this design on this side. So we need to go get a bunch more wool. I'm actually totally out of wool once we put down these carpets here, just like that. So we got to go get a bunch more wool. We have to also get some more nether wart for some red nether brick, and we need some more magma blocks, and we need a whole bunch of resources basically. So I'm going to go grab those, and I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the floor complete. So we replicated the floor from this side. On this other side here, we put down the carpet, as you can see. So now we got carpet all over the place here, which makes it look really nice and just sets in this a little bit right here, this nether brick a little bit. We also did something with the carpet over the glass here. And so, yeah, I think this looks really nice because it gives it a little bit more depth to it. Whereas before, if it was just a straight line like this, it looks okay like that, but with the carpet, I think it looks a lot better for some reason. It looks like, you know, it's like a bridge or something, like a short bridge going over the lava, which I think adds a lot. So we're going to keep it like that. So that looks really cool. Also, you'll notice the side walls have been upgraded. We added some magma blocks and some nether brick coming down in the center here with our center stripe. And then we added some red terracotta in 4 different patterns on the side wall. So this one we have like a sort of like a ninja star right here. This one we have like a little clover pattern right there. This one over here we got some diamonds all the way down right there. And then we got alternating diamonds and like open diamond right there. So yeah, we went with a whole bunch of different patterns because variety is the spice of life. And yeah, I like to have stuff not looking exactly the same, but sort of similar style is what I'm going for. So yeah. Similar color scheme, but different style. I like it. And so, yeah, I think that means once we have those things done, which they are now, I think we are done with this room. Now we have to get started on the modules here. So we have to get started on the first module here, which is going to be the TNT module. So for this module, I think I want a TNT launcher. We'll probably want a TNT block, like on a pedestal somewhere, like maybe in the back, like right here. Maybe not right there. That's not centered. Right here would be centered. So maybe right there. Have maybe the launcher here, and then maybe like a TNT banner, like right there. So maybe we have a layout that looks something like that, maybe, or maybe like that. So launcher, banner, and then TNT on a pedestal right there. That seems pretty good. Let me get this stuff together for that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we have our TNT area. You can see down here I have some dispensers here, and we're going to try and wire these things up so that we can shoot some TNT, and we'll be like standing here in the center, and it'll hopefully be shot up to the ceiling. That's what I'm hoping will happen. So, I think there's a couple ways we could do this, really. We could put like the button back here, but I kind of want the button to be like maybe on the side here, perhaps, or maybe on the back right there. Let's try this. Wow, you can barely see that redstone, which is great. That's good. It sort of blends in. Wow, that really blends in, though. Holy smokes. I can barely even see that. You guys might not be able to see that at all on my screen, but trust me, there is redstone there, as you can see. So, let's just make sure here. Let's put, I think we have, yeah, we put the jungle wood away. So, there's a jungle wood plank in each of these. Let's make sure that these all fire together. We should pick up 4 of these. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. So now I guess it's time for the real test. Let's put a TNT in each one of these, and we will see exactly what happens here. I'm hoping that this will work, but you never know. That's why we test. Alright, so let's see. Maybe I should put some of this stuff into a chest just in case I actually blow up and die. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's move this over to here. Let's put this chest, let's say, somewhere where it will not burn. Let's put it like right here. Perfect. Dump everything in there. There we go. Should be good. Okay, perfect. There's all our stuff in there. Alright, so now the idea is we just like stand in the middle here, hit the button. Only 2 TNT were dispensed. Oh, yep. Ouch. So guys, we lost everything. I'm going to try and get everything back here. I got a couple enchanted books from our inventory, and we're over here at Scar's shop, his tool forge here. And I'm looking for a new sword. I got the nether sword on me right now as sort of a temporary replacement, as well as some somewhat not good armor, besides this chest plate maybe. But we have the Sword of the Gods, Zeus Bolt of Justice. This looks pretty good. This looks like the Reaper sword we just lost. So, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. 35 diamonds. There's 20. Let's see if we got... Luckily, we got a lot of diamonds, so... We got a bunch here, so we need 15 more. Yes, we'll just take one out, like, opposite way around from that. There we go. 35. Perfect. Alright, awesome. Sword of the God, Hades' Revenge. Nice. Pickaxe. Does he have any silk touch? No. No silk touch. But this is a good sword. We'll use this as our main sword. We'll put the nether sword back in here for safekeeping. And yeah, I think we're set. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to the end, get all of our stuff back. Luckily, at this point, we now have everything back. Went to the end farm and yeah, just enchanted a whole bunch of books and put, you know, stuff in anvils, and we got all of our stuff back right here. So we're looking good there. Now, I went online and checked out to see if there were any survivable TNT player cannons, and they were 0. So apparently this was never a thing, and I just imagined it. But we're going to make one right now. Because, yeah, this will be like an homage to the ones in... a lot of people have created in peaceful mode and in... what do you call it? Creative mode. So, yeah, this is actually a survivable TNT cannon. And by the way, if you guys have a better design than this, please do let me know. Send it to me on Twitter at Cubfan135, and if it can fit in this space, I will probably use it. So let's just go ahead and try this. We're going to try it one more time. I know we died dramatically the last time, but I think this one we can survive. So we're just going to dump off all of our tools here. And I think we're going to keep the armor on for now. Yeah, let's keep the armor on for now. And let's see, yeah, we just need to wire this up like that and like that. I do like that you can't see the redstone on this red nether brick. That's really cool. And we just need a button right in the middle, right there. Very nice. And now I think this should work. So the idea with this is we walk to the very edge over here, hit this button, and then that should then propel us up and out and then land on this pretty much. I'm thinking. I'm hoping. Let's see what happens, because most of the explosion is going to be blocked by this this half slab. At least that's the idea. So hopefully we don't die here. Yep, there we go. We're counting it. That's our TNT launcher right there. So you need to be wearing pretty heavy armor. We took how much? A heart and a half of damage? Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, if you guys have any other designs that can launch the player higher up, let's just try that one more time just to be sure it wasn't a one-time thing. Where's the TNT? There it is, right there. Let's put it back in. Let's try one more time. One more go around. Doesn't hurt to test. There we go. There we go. And then we just get to the very edge, hit the button. Yeah. Sweet. All right. So that's going to be like the stage 1 of the flight. This was like the beginning of the dream of flight in Minecraft. And let's also get out our banner, which I did have here somewhere. It was over here. These, yeah, right here. Banner, TNT banners, right here. So let's put this here and here. Sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. Alright, and we'll also fill up the TNT here. And we'll consider this to be complete right here. So there's our TNT area in the history of flight. Alright guys, so the slime block module. So for the slime block module, we're going to have a bunch of different stuff. This is why I kept the giant red hole in the center right here totally bare, because I knew we were going to make something like this in the wall here. So yeah, we got some slime block technology here, and we'll start off over here, actually. This is falling with style the old-fashioned way, circa Minecraft 1.8, and so this is just basically, you go up, and that's it. This is all there is. So yeah, this was how you used to fly in the olden days, back before, you know, the Minecraft world cooled, you know, way, way back in the day. Just fall through a cobweb, simulating flying. Quote-unquote flying. So that's all that is right there, just a slime block launcher and a cobweb. Just get on out of there. There we go. And then, around that same time, we came up with this, the early slime block technology, with also a fancy input, which is definitely not not old technology. So this is a lamp bud. Well, it is sort of old technology, but it just came back with the observers. So basically what I made here is a old flying machine, one of the original flying machines that does not use observer blocks. And then we have one that does over here, which I'll show you in a moment. But let's just step on this. And that will then start to fly. Some of you guys might recognize this design. This is a design by Doc M, fellow hermit. And then this will actually fly all the way across the room, where we have another station over here. Let's see if we can beat it over here. So we got another station over here, and you'll see what happens here. So once it gets to the end, redstone signal outputs, and it flies back all by itself. So it automatically flies from one side of the room to the other. It is quite loud. But yeah, that's the first flying machine we have. And then it should come in here and dock, hopefully. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I didn't mess something up with the redstone here. Let's just see what happens here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, it just sort of comes to rest in there. And so that's the early slime block technology, some of the first ones ever. And then we have some new slime block technology, which is actually an auto miner, which was made quite recently by a guy called Emerald Fire 3. And he made a one-wide automatic miner. So, yeah, with observers and slime blocks and stuff like that. Let's get up here and take a look. So, I'm just going to take this off here and show you guys it in action. And what it's going to do is it's going to mine out one single block from that wall and bring it back to us. So, let me make sure we got everything. I think we're good here, hopefully. I do need an observer, though. Let me just grab one of those real quick. And observer, where are you at? There we go. Just grab those. Perfect. Get back up there. Okay, all set. All right, cool. I think we're ready. So let me just put down this observer. And once I put this down, this first time it'll go by itself. And then after that, yeah, we should be able to activate it via the button down there. So let me just show you here. Here we go. Okay, just making sure everything's good here. Yes. And it already has taken out one block from the bottom. It already took that thing out, so we gotta fix that. We gotta put that back, actually. Let's just quickly get up here, and this thing's actually gonna be flying back relatively. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Hang on. Let me see what happened. I think it just... Did it get too many blocks on it? Is that what happened? Yeah, that's what happened. Yep. Yep. Alright, so we need to take this down. I wonder what happens now if we get up there. How did that take off? Oh, you know what? There's a cave behind here, isn't there? There's a... Yeah. Hang on. Yep, it pushed into the cave. Nice. Yep, so I did not have obsidian back here, which was probably... I should have checked this. I just assumed it was solid stone. So, yeah. This shouldn't be... We should be able to rectify this here. Let's see if we can actually get this to pull back here. So let me dig in a little bit here. Dig in there. Dig in there. Dig in this. Alright, now it should go back if we update one of these. Let me update... Let's update this one over here. Let's just sneak on out here. There we go. Ta-da! It works again. So I just gotta put obsidian back there to make sure that this can't, yeah, dig into the wall here. And I think I actually want to put, yeah, I want to put, that should... okay, let's see what happens when it comes back here. I did not anticipate this. Let me just fly on down, I guess. But yeah, there we go. It worked. It took back these blocks. So let me try that again. I want to put down obsidian in all these places here, just so it looks nice on the inside, right here. And then we're gonna I think make some note blocks so we can put like a a redstone block on the edge of this and have it play a note block when it gets over to the end. I think that would be really cool. But let me try this one more time and show you that it does indeed come back on its own. Alright guys, so here we go. We're going to see another demonstration of the auto miner. This time it should not push into the cave behind there because I put obsidian down there to prevent that. And this time it's going to take out only one block, but we can have it take out multiple blocks. So you can have it, I think, take up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think like 6 or 7 blocks at one time. I want to say maybe even more actually. Yeah, actually it can take a few more because it can attach to other slime blocks too. So this thing is very versatile. Let's just go ahead and hit the button. See if it works. There we go. Oh, it punched out a redstone block at us. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice. I think I just left that up there from before. But now we should see it hit the wall and then bounce back. Hopefully it doesn't hit the ceiling. Yep. Alright, we're good with the ceiling. But it should hit the wall and then bounce backwards. So there we go. Hit the wall, extracted the block, and now it's bouncing backwards. Nice. That's cool, isn't it? That's so awesome. Alright. I love it. Alright guys, so we're going to have one more go at this thing. See the auto miner in action. And I've modified it so that it now holds, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Yeah. It lights up a whole bunch of lamps over here and plays a little jingle and then returns. So let's just go ahead and make sure this thing works over here. There we go. Chugging along. And yeah, it can actually hold more blocks than just that if it gets blocks on these other slime blocks right here. So it can take back quite a number of blocks all at once. And it's only 1 block wide, too. Although it can pull blocks up to 3 blocks wide. So, yeah. There we go. Little jingle there. Lit up all the lamps, and then should come all the way back. Sweet! That's awesome. And yeah, this is probably the most advanced miner in the game right now. There are bigger miners, but I think for the compactness that this one has, I think this one's really impressive for what it does. So, that is now the slime block section done. And of course, you guys have already seen the jump. Now we have to move on to the Elytra. So the Elytra is actually the first, flight item in the game. But when it was first introduced, you could only glide with it. So I think what we'll do, I think I want to have some Elytras, or armor stands rather, with Elytras equipped, pop out of the ground here. I think we could have like 3 of them, like one here, whoops, one there, one here, let's say, and one here. Whoops, maybe here instead. Yeah. That would be pretty cool, although I think I'd like it to be over here, actually. Right here, and that way we could sort of center it. Put that one there, and then this one would be on the side here. Yeah, and so we'll have a button, say like right here we hit, and then I want the sort of animation to go left, center, right, and then I'll go doo-doo-doot, doo-doo-doot, doo-doo-doot. Hopefully that probably made no sense. I'm just sort of picturing what this is going to look like, and I want it to be like almost like a wave going across, and they all land on the trapdoors, hit the button, they drop down and launch up again, and they'll be like a wave again. So let me wire up the redstone for this one, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we moved the slime block launcher to its own module over here, because it was a little bit cramped over here trying to fit in the Elytra stuff, which you'll see in a second. But yeah, we now have a 2-directional slime block launcher, so you can launch this way or this way. Then we have the Elytra, falling with style the Elytra way right here, this little display. And so what this does is it makes sort of that wave pattern I was talking about. So if I hit this button, doo-doo-doot, 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 doo-doo-doot. So this one drops first, then that gets launched, then this one drops, and that gets launched, this one drops, that gets launched. So yeah, they sort of go from left to right. See that one more time here? Yeah, awesome. Awesome. So that's our Elytra display right there. Falling with style the Elytra way. Circa Minecraft 1.9. Now we have to get into the final bit. So these final 2 I'm just going to go ahead and do together. We're going to make a Elytra boat launcher just with a single boat. So it's not going to be useful. Like we're not going to be able to use it ourselves to launch through the room down here. But we want to make one of those. We also want to make just maybe like a cobweb, like poor man's launcher or something like that. And then we want to have a fireworks display right here. Both the firework rocket and then the actual fireworks, which can also be used to launch, but it's not recommended because you might go off with a bang. You might kill yourself with a firework. Anyways, yeah, those are the final things. Oh yeah, we also need a bow display too. And I gathered my Bow of Everlasting Lift 3.0. So we'll display this as well, as this was also one of the primary ways to fly in the past. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get that done right now, and we'll complete this area. So we now have some Elytra launchers up and on display. So here is an Elytra boat launcher, circa Minecraft 1.9. So these were used, especially early on in this season, when we were still in 1.9 and 1.10, to get us off the ground. So we used to, climb these ladders, look into one of these holes here, look straight up, press spacebar while on the ladder, and then because we interacted with the boat hitboxes, we would be propelled out in this direction right here. So, yeah, those were the old style Elytra boat launchers, which are no longer needed really because we have fireworks now. But some people still use this, the poor man's Elytra launcher. So with this, you just simply step on in, and then you can just launch off like so. So it makes it super easy to launch off, although you can also just, launch straight off the ground if you want to. We also have some other stuff. We have the Punch 2 Infinity bow flight, which was widely used from 1.9 to 1.11.1. So we got our Bow of Everlasting Lift here, which has, what does it have on it? Unbreaking 3, Infinity, Punch 2, and Mending. So this was the old method of flying, and I think you can actually still use this. Alright, let's see if we can use this bow still here. Oh yeah, you still can use the old technique, just spamming the bow. Very inconsistent though, as you can tell, which is why I'm super happy that they added the rocket functionality, which we have right here. Speaking of rocket functionality, so here we have the firework rocket, flight propellant, used 1.11.2 plus, which is when these were made to launch the player. So there's that. And then of course we have the other variant, the firework rocket propellant and explosive, which is used sparingly. So you can indeed use regular fireworks to launch yourself, but at the end of the flight you have a little bit of a problem with the explosion like that. So that is the 5K club complete now, I think. So yeah, we have TNT launcher, we have multiple slime block flying machines, we have the old-fashioned falling with style right here with the slime blocks and the cobwebs. We got the Elytras themselves, which I just gotta see this animation one more time. I love it. Got the Elytras right there. We got the boat launcher. We got the poor man's launcher. And we have the infinity bow, the propellants basically right here is what these are. The infinity bows, the Punch 2 infinity bows, and the fireworks right there. And so guys, I think that is it for the history of flight area of the 5K club. Let me know what you guys think. I think it turned out fantastically well. I love the aesthetic in this region. And yeah, it definitely turned out nicely. Also, I have one more thing to show you guys up here. So down this hallway, I did indeed fill out the entirety of the cave back here. Let me just bust on in. See if I can pick these things up here. Let me just toss that on the ground there. Get these panes back real quick. There we go. So yeah, we got this whole cave now filled out with magma blocks and obsidian and more magma blocks and obsidian, and it goes all the way down, all the way down to the other cave, as I talked about earlier. So yeah, it goes quite a ways down here, and yeah, it's looking pretty awesome. Looking pretty awesome. It's really cool to see this like in game. It makes you feel like you're like not in Minecraft almost at some points. So let's just quickly run across here. Oh, hot foot, hot foot. All right, we're good. We're good. We made it. Sweet. So yeah, now we have a nice little look into the cave there, which is, it's pretty awesome. We should see some mobs in there occasionally, mobs spawning and stuff in there, and then maybe even burning in there. I've seen some bats in there already. They hang on the ceiling at times, so it's almost like a real life bat cave. So yeah, there we go. And I think that's going to be it for us today, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this 5K club so far, and we're definitely going to meet up with False and Scar in a future episode, and we'll see what they have built as well. So until next time, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.